Hello, well, here we are again at Cafe Clue. I've come here because I want to speak to the Purple Shadow again. Do you remember the last couple of weeks he's helped to solve some mysteries? The mystery of Zechariah and Elizabeth. Who were they? And they were very old, and yet they were going to have a baby. And the mystery of Bethlehem. Why was everyone going there? What was all that about? Do you know, I've got a feeling there's something really big going on, and I don't know quite what it is, and I want to get to the bottom of it. So I've asked to see the Purple Shadow again, but of course he's not here. Well, last week I had a drink and it was okay, so I'm going to call the waiter. Waiter! Waiter!
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ah, bonjour! Bonjour! Have you seen the Purple Shadow?
Ah, the Purple Shadow. Oui.
You have?
Oui.
But he's not here.
No.
Okay, well, I was hoping to meet him. I'm sure he'll turn up. This is a strange place, isn't it? But in the meantime, I would like a drink, please. If you could let me have the menu.
Oh, of course, sir.
Merci, monsieur.
You're very welcome.
See, I speak a bit of French. Let's have a look and see what they've got on offer. Do you know what? This is even stranger than before. There's not really much to eat or drink here, but there is a list of people and their jobs. I don't know what that's about. But there's also, you know, those funny little code things you can scan with your phone. I'm going to scan them and see if that helps at all.
Oh, hello. I'm Harry, the hotel manager. I've been running a hotel in Bethlehem for many, many years now, and I've never known it so busy. There's people coming from everywhere, and already we're full up. I really just don't know what's going on. I think it's something to do with the Romans and some register or something. Anyway, I better go and attend to the customers. Bye. I'm Sam the shepherd, and I look after sheep with some of my mates. And it's not a very exciting job, unless there's a wolf to chase away, of course. I think tonight's just going to be ordinary night like all the others. Anyway, better go. Get back to the fire and keep warm. Bye. Come, boy. Come, boy. Hello, I'm William the Wanderer. My friends call me William the Wise Wanderer. Together we gaze at the stars. Yes, we find them so fascinating, and we've seen a new one recently, and we believe it means the birth of someone very, very special. So we're preparing our animals to go on a very, very long journey. It's all very exciting. Can't stop, still got to get some packing done. Hello, I'm Joseph. Well, I was just an ordinary carpenter until, well, strange things began to happen in my life. I'm engaged to be married to Mary, my childhood sweetheart, but she's speaking of angels and babies, and now the Romans said we've got to put our names on a register and go on a long journey. I really don't know what's going on.
Well, I've got my drink. I didn't even order this, but it's what I want, so I'm not going to argue with that. And, oh, Purple Shadow, you're there.
Bonjour, Mr. Mark. Good to see you.
Bonjour, Purple Shadow. So nice to see you. You do keep surprising me, creeping up like that.
Oui, that is what I do.
So I gather. Now, listen, I looked at the menu in this very strange cafe, and when I looked, there was one of these funny codes with your phone, and when I did it, there was little bits about 4 people.
Ah, yes, the 4 people. Yes, very interesting. Did you learn anything?
I think so. Are they the clues for today?
They are clues.
Okay. Well, because there was Harry, the hotel manager.
Oui.
Now, that reminded me a little bit about what we were thinking about last week, about Bethlehem. Anyway, there was Harry, the hotel manager. There was Sam, the shepherd. There was William the Wise Wanderer, and then there was Joseph the Carpenter. I mean, that doesn't even sound like the others. But I still can't work out how it all fits together.
Well, Mark, you know the special gift that the manager gave you the other week? the special book.
The Bible. I bought that as well. Here we are.
Good,
Okay.
good.
But it's a very big book.
Yes, it's got lots of little books inside.
Oh.
You need to find Luke. Look in Luke.
Look in Luke.
Look in Luke.
Look in Luke. Are you talking in riddles, Purple Shadow?
Luke, he's a book called Luke. You need to look in Luke.
I need to look in Luke.
Wait.
I'm very confused. Let's see if I can look in Luke. Look in Luke. Luke.
Good, good. You are catching on, Mark.
It's difficult. Luke. Oh, there is a part of the Bible here called Luke.
I've been trying to tell you that all along.
Oh, well, I didn't get that. But there are some puzzle pieces here. Some bits of paper. They make a jigsaw puzzle.
Oui,
But that's some...
I like puzzles.
Yeah, well, this is... The whole thing, the last few weeks, seems to be one big puzzle.
It all joins together, Mark.
It all does fit together when you know how it joins up. Ah! 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 I get it!
Have you got it?
Christmas! Christmas, it's all about Christmas! Suddenly it all makes sense. All those things, everything, it's all building up to the story of Christmas.
You have done so well, Mr. Mark.
Thing is, I didn't see until now. In fact, I'm now looking at Luke.
Good.
And it's got the story in here about Zechariah and Elizabeth and their baby.
Oui.
And then it's got about Mary and Joseph going to Bethlehem. And then it's got about the birth of a baby called Jesus. Suddenly, when you get to the end, it all makes sense.
It all makes sense. You need all of the pieces.
The clues are a puzzle. And
all of the clues have been about them.
it's all about Christmas. Well, that's amazing. He's gone again. Oh, I wish he wouldn't keep disappearing just when we think we've sorted this out. So it was all about Christmas all along. It suddenly makes sense. Oh, hang on. He's left something behind. I've got the 3 bits of paper with letters on them. Me, 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 me. Southeast. Pro. I'm a pro. Well, how do these work? Sepro, is that a word? Semi, that means half. We're halfway there. That doesn't seem right. How does any of that fit together? Hang on. Let's stop and think about this. Let's move my drink. Pro, me, z. Promise. Ah, suddenly this all makes sense. You see, Christians believe that the story that we remember at Christmas with Jesus coming, there were lots of bits that went into it, lots of different clues along the way, because actually it didn't just happen just like that. It happened because God had made a promise. And Christmas is about God keeping his promise to us. His promise that even though as people we get things wrong, and that doesn't only affect us, but it affects everyone around us. And in fact, sometimes it messes up the whole world. But God promised not to leave us alone. And Christians believe that at Christmas, God was keeping his promise. That he sent Jesus as a little baby at first to be the one who comes and stays with us. One of the names Jesus is called at Christmas is Emmanuel. That means God is with us. And he also comes to rescue us from the mess that we so often get ourselves into. And that's why Christmas is such a wonderful time to celebrate. So I'm going to say a prayer now and thank God that he doesn't leave us on our own, that however lonely, sometimes maybe you feel a bit lonely, but Christians believe that because of Christmas, God is always with us. And that even when we get into a mess, Jesus comes and rescues us. So I'm going to say a prayer. Please close your eyes And if you agree, say Amen at the end, or just listen as we thank God for all that Christmas means. Dear Lord, thank you that at Christmas you kept your promise, that you're with us and we don't ever need to be totally alone because you will always be with us. Thank you too that even when we get into a mess, you've promised to rescue us, and we thank you for that. Help us to enjoy celebrating this Christmas, even though it's been a very strange year. Amen. Well, it's been great over the course of these last few weeks to be with you in these assemblies. I hope you have a lovely Christmas and keep well and keep safe, and we'll be back with more assemblies in the new year.